That is a cup of coffee. The Gevi actually did its thing today after a repair, so we're kind of starting this video backwards. This is the result of the repair. What you're going to see in the repair is what Gevi sent me, which is a water sensor, and after the tests that I've already put online, this is what they determined was the issue. You're also going to see that on this nice rainy day that I've been waiting for to make this repair, I've had a few issues. So, and I'll probably talk about it again in the video, but basically what we found in doing this repair is that the screws on the base unit were fairly torqued, and using a screw gun, basically a drill with a driver on it, it resulted in one of the screws being stripped completely. And again, that's probably my fault, but I did watch their video, and the Gevi video, of course, uses a screw gun, and everything goes out all right for them. So anyway, that was one surprise, and I ended up, after all my attempts, and totally screwing it out, I ended up having to use a screw extractor. Fortunately, that worked. That screw is now in my trash. Additionally, the other thing that I found in this repair that I didn't see in the video is that apparently when they ship the unit, after they assemble it, of course, or before they assemble it, they put some hot glue on the connectors just to hold them in place. So that was a little surprise. I ended up having to pull that glue off, get into the kitchen knives, and did my thing. So fortunately, everything went great. The repairs so far, it seems like it makes coffee, and let's get into that video. Okay guys, so we got our new part in. So this is the part. Looks kind of like a pump that was called a sensor. So this is supposed to sense the water level. And apparently support thinks that that's what's going on. So we're going to install this today. Obviously, Gevi support has way better videos on how to do this than I do. But anyway, let's take my shot at it. So first thing we got to do is we got to take this base off. Looks like we got 8 screws, guys. Oh boy, we don't like that one. Oh, goodness gracious, that's not good stuff. Those do not seem like they went. Nope, they didn't, of course. So I'm thinking those heads are pretty stripped out because and it's just funny because just see what's going on. Alright, looks like we're going to stop this video, go find ourselves a hand screwdriver and see what happens. I'm back. Got a good old-fashioned screwdriver. See if we got any better results with that. And, well, this is a total fail, okay? Total fail. All right, back to the drawing board. Oh, we got all the screws out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One of the screws, and I guess this is why if I was going to take this job on again, I would not use a drill as a screwdriver. So one of the screws got totally stripped. I ended up using a screw extractor to pull it out. That was my only solution. So anyway, if you're undertaking this job, use your hand tools. Let's see what we got next. Alright, from a look at the online video, it's this unit here that's being replaced. So I'm going to use hand tools to remove that. Wow, these things are torqued. Torqued. I don't think I've got, of course they got me. No. It seemed like they're unnecessarily highly torqued and quite frankly, they're ready just to strip out. No turn. Oh, I am a little like crazed about that one. Now they did leave a flat edge to them, but I don't know if the screwdriver. Okay, so we're able to use a flat bit. These things are crazy torqued down though for just holding a plastic piece in place. Alright, so that one's out. I'm going to put that with the pump. And fortunately, we found the slot for the slotted screwdriver. Alright, off with that piece. And it should just pop. Okay, so that's gonna, I'm gonna leave it in that position. Alright, so next we gotta get the hoses off. And, of course, one of them, if we can just, no, Nothing's so if you look at the Gevi video, I would say that it is you know, under ideal conditions, so nothing is just as easy as they're gonna make it look. All right, there we go. That's one. Maybe. So you can see this one was put in a position where can't really, and maybe I can get the pliers in underneath, but without taking the first hose off, it just wasn't going to. And again, we just gotta break that seal. Wish me luck. See if I don't jam in my finger here. Can't even get under that one. All right, maybe that's enough. Okay. Woo! Halfway there, guys. Now we got this box has got to come off so we can get this wire out. So that's got to be like the control box. Oh, looks like, hopefully, just a couple screws. 3 screws. Let's hope they're a little easier than the last round. All right, that one freed up nicely, so it was torqued probably just the right amount. These screws that they're using are nothing to write home about. Especially when you want to put some high torques on them. And honestly, maybe we don't even have to take... I'm almost wondering if we have to take those screws. Let's see. Alright, that came up. Another one over here. Alright, so we didn't need to take that screw out at all, guys. So perhaps we'll just put it back. We'll put it back. And we'll try not to torque it down more than the other one was. Alright, so next, we just got to track our wires back. So we got a black, yellow, red wire. And looking to see where that goes. And it looks like it is this. And of course, everything's got a nice coating of glue on it. So I don't think that we're going to pop that without cutting through that glue. So here we go with the kitchen knives, guys. Again, these are things that the Gevi video was not disclosing. Alright, glue, hot glue. Probably a good idea just to hold things in place, I suppose, while they're being shipped. At this point, it's gone. I don't think we're going to break out the hot glue gun. And of course, I think, well, that just isn't going to cut it, is it? And I'll bet I'll probably need to go get a wire cutter. Alright guys, I gotta find a wire cutter, I gotta find a tie wrap, we'll be back. Alright, we gotta reach in here and just cut this tie wrap off. Hopefully not take any wires out with the process. Okay, so that's gone. Next, let's see if we can... Alright, so-called bad unit. This is the unit straight from China. Probably took about 2.5 weeks from when it was ordered by Gevi to get here. Gevi was very good with their customer support, as long as this is the issue. You guys probably can't see what we're up to, but what I'm doing is I'm just going to stick this in place. Alright, so that's in place. Now, I'd say before we, well, I guess we can stick the, let's put the tie wrap on. All right. Okay, so next we're going to want to get these hoses back on. So just going to reverse order. Apparently all you're going to see in that video is my big fingers struggling to get these babies back on. And they were pushed all the way to the end, so we're going to go exactly with what was already there. Wow. Okay, one. Well, that's interesting. There it is. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. Yeah, having a good time here. Here we go again with the fat fingers in the way. And we're just going to push again, try to get it all the way where it came from. Okay. course, I'm going to struggle with this one. So there's a, looks like just kind of a protective, maybe it's for heat. I'm not really sure why they have this over the hose, but I'm assuming that would be a reason. Of course, we got our clip stuck in. The clip just wants to go down. Alright, somehow. Hey, you guys have a nice trip? Alright, well, I may or may not cut that out, but that was fun, huh? Hopefully you enjoyed that. Alright, that's looking alright to me. Alright, that's where she goes. So we get these two screws in without stripping them. This is like I'm using a #1 Phillips on this job. And one's going in nice and easy. And the other one wants to argue. I don't know, guys, when's the last time you used a screwdriver with your hands as opposed to using a drill? Alright, those babies are in, they're firm. Gotta get this cover back on. Sure we don't pinch any wires in the process. Okay, looks like we're back. Take the flat blade over here on the back and just make sure that it's locked down. Okay, maybe not. There we go. All right, yay, that's together. Whoop, taking a ride. Alright, so I left this in the same position. No, I didn't. Alright, most of these screws are still in place. There's one stripped out screw that obviously isn't going to go back in because we'd never get it out. And again, learning our lesson about, even though most of these screws easily came out by using a drill driver, we'll just stick to old school. And I don't think they need to be firmed up as tight as the last time, especially since if this repair doesn't work, we might be back in here. So I'm doing all the screws that stayed in the cover. Obviously, we have the stripped out screw. And we have a non-stripped out, so the non-stripped out came out over here from what I can tell. So we're gonna have, instead of 9 screws, we're gonna have an 8 screw bottom. And again, not trying to overwork these screws, they're obviously not up to the task. Sure, yeah. Oh, this one we didn't get. Okay. Woo! Alright guys, so I'm gonna flip this baby over, set it up. Let's see what happens when we put water in. Alright guys, so the Gevi 4-in-1 automatic coffee maker is ready to do a pour over. Repair job is done. Supposedly this is the culprit, which is a water sensor. So I guess we're gonna find out. So the master plan will be fill this baby up with coffee, and then I'll turn off until we get close to, so you don't have to watch the whole boil process. So here we go. We're going for pour over coffee. I'm gonna use machine recipes. It wants to make sure that I have water in. I do. Wants to know if it's beans or powder, so it's beans today, guys. How many cups? After what I just went through, I need 4. Medium, confirm, 25's my grind. And start to make the coffee. So we'll take a little pause, wait till, right now it says the temperature is 63. Alright guys, so the temperature is now, I don't know if you can see it, 199. Usually this thing will go at about, oh, I want to say 203. We're 201. This is the so-called watch pot. 203. See if something happens. Okay, so here we go. And is it gonna work or not? Might take a while to pump water up. Oh, buddy. We got the same message after all that. Water shortage. Failure. Well, ain't that something? Alright guys, I guess I'm sending a video to Gevi. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. We're gonna take another try. So what I was thinking is perhaps there was no water in the pump since I had everything turned upside down and disconnected. So what we've done since is I've gone into kettle mode and poured some water through the system so that it pumps some water through. Now put more water in the tank and started the heating process again. So we're at 199, and let's see if we have a better success this time. Alright, it thinks it's wanting to go, and it looks like we've got some success. So we'll cross our fingers, hope that this is the solution, but I'm assuming Gevi customer support knows what they're doing. So they were kind enough to send along 2 water sensors. I'm assuming that's in case one might be faulty. And so this is the process of the pour over. So now it's just doing a small pause. Let that coffee do its thing. And after it times through that pause, it will start again. Here we go. And again, I can't fault Gevi customer support. They've been more than helpful. Fortunately, this went inside the warranty period, which was, it's a 1-year warranty. And again, I found them very helpful, very responsive, and yeah, they got videos online. I guess maybe I should pay better attention to them, but the only thing I thought, and the whole process, is the fact that the screws are way over torqued for, I assume they're not anything more than some kind of, may I say aluminum? I don't know what they're made out of, but whatever, they're certainly over torqued. The video online makes it look like a breeze to use power tools. My suggestion, if you ever find yourself having to do this, is don't use the power tools. Find the right screwdriver. My belief is it is a #1 Phillips, and obviously you may need to bring a kitchen knife, or maybe you have a real knife to cut some of that hot glue off the plug. Other than that, everything went along fine. Hopefully I'll continue to love this Gevi, and hopefully Gevi support will be there for me when I'm outside of warranty. At least sell me the parts I need to make this thing continue to work. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to enjoy a cup of coffee when this thing's finished.